What is up, everybody? Today's video is going to be talking about my plans for going to tournaments in the future and some current events that are going on in the Smash community. So first off, I'll go over what's happening, which is the fact that both Glitch Infinite and Genesis 8 have been delayed. Glitch to sometime in February, and then Genesis to the middle of April. Both are doing this out of concerns for the Omicron variant and the huge rise in cases that has been happening across the United States, and they don't feel like it's safe to run an event right now. I was not going to go to either of these events because of said, COVID variant and the ability for it to spread really easily. So I was going to miss both of them and then see what event kind of happened, and then allowed me to basically go to an event once cases relaxed and, went down to an amount that I felt was fine. And now they delayed, so maybe I'll be able to go to both of them. Again, it really depends, but I'm really, it sucks that they had to make this decision. I think it was a little easier for the Glitch team, VGBootcamp, because they partially use that venue all the time. It's not like they're just renting out a convention hall, like they work in that area. Xanadu's right there, and they, rent out in a little extra space, but I think that racing track area is a little bit more accommodating than a giant convention center like the San Jose Convention Center, which is where Genesis 8 was being held, or is being held, I guess, just in April. Apparently in the Genesis 8 team's statement, it says that they will incur costs into the six figures, so over $100,000, and decisions like that are not easy to make. Obviously, that is a huge amount of money. I think canceling would have been even worse because it probably would have cost them even more money from, the venue, because venues are all very, they don't want events that are going to happen not to happen. It is a huge cost in their contracts typically. Granted, I know none of the specifics of any of those contracts because I'm not a TO and I'm not in those groups, but it is one of those things that has always been talked about just throughout Smash, and obviously this is a different time where events are more likely to cancel because of concerns outside of in terms of Smashers. So it's been a little weird to see them cancel and delay, and it's really rough. That's a lot of money, and I'm not sure how much money essentially that the Genesis team could afford to lose, so I don't know how big this is going to impact them. Obviously, we'll have to wait and see, but they said that if they canceled, it would have been worse, and they wouldn't have been able to run a Genesis again after this one. So maybe, I guess this is better, and hopefully we'll see. April is a long time, so hopefully cases go down by then and I feel comfortable enough to go. Glitch is definitely still a maybe because I don't know what cases are going to be like in 2 or 3 weeks when I have to make that decision. But honestly, even though it hurts them, I'm glad that TOs are making decisions to delay or cancel their events. It sucks that it has to come to this, but I feel like running an event right now is really scary because obviously Omicron is, super peaking. It's really scary. And I feel like by them kind of showing that they're willing to take a hit, which granted it sucks that they have to take a hit, but it shows that they're willing to care more about the safety of the community than their pockets or their profit, which is nice. Again, it really sucks that they have to lose money because I'm sure VGBootcamp also did have to lose money, even if not as much, but it is nice to see that they're willing to postpone or delay their events just because they don't feel like it's safe. I always feel like, especially right now in times of the pandemic, and otherwise it is really important to value the safety of your community first, and I feel like by delaying these events, Genesis and Glitch are showing that they really do care. I don't know if other events are going to follow suit. I don't know if the VG Bootcamp event in Vegas is going to delay. That's in March, so I don't know what's going to happen. I have no idea what other events are going to cancel or delay, but yeah, basically in terms of my end, I'm just waiting until I feel comfortable with the numbers to make a decision to go anywhere. I'm definitely not going anywhere all of January. February, it really depends on if the numbers relax. Same with March, April. I don't know how long or how extreme the peak of Omicron is going to be, which sucks because I want to compete. It was really fun to compete since September to December like I was. But even then I was always pretty anxious going, and I went because I kind of, one, I felt like I had to, and two, the numbers weren't nearly this bad. But so it's something I want to do. I want to be able to go compete. I want to be able to go, record content with top players and make stuff like that because it's really fun and it's really enjoyable. It helps me. It is fun for y'all that are watching. But it's just overall, I feel like it right now is irresponsible to go to an event. That's why I didn't go to Let's Make Big Moves. Like I canceled even before, honestly, the Omicron wave, because I was like, okay, well, if I'm gonna make a decision on like the 3 events in January, which were Let's Make Big Moves, Glitch, and Genesis, I'm like, I'm gonna go to Glitch and Genesis because Glitch obviously have 1-2 of them. If Tweak went, we could potentially have a battle for like who's going to be the true Glitch winner, and then Genesis is the largest Smash only event, or like the largest Smash-centric event that we have, period, except for maybe SmashCon sometimes. But Genesis is huge, and I was going to favor those two. And then Omicron happened, which kind of solidified my stance not to go to Let's Make Big Moves, especially because it was in New York. And then also, Glitch and Genesis, I wasn't going to go to those either, unfortunately. I know Panda as a whole dropped out, at least before. I'm sure they're going to reconsider now that it's in April. Yeah, I mean, just a small little update. I wanted to talk about the Genesis and Glitch thing. I think it's really responsible, even if shitty, that they had to delay their event. Big kudos to the team. I hope that the losses aren't too big. I will probably be buying some Genesis 8 merch, and even if I don't go to Genesis, I'm still going to not ask for a refund, because anything to help them recoup their losses, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that if you can handle the not having the registration fee still, I would definitely recommend not refunding. Same as other events if you are canceling, just because it is really obviously difficult to be a TO, and they made the risk when they signed up, but if you can take the hit of whatever the venue fee is and your registration fee, like, I think that would be pretty cool. If you want to buy some merch from them, that's cool, and if not, again, don't feel guilty about it, but that's just my stance, of course. Sorry that I'm not going to be able to be to any events anytime soon, at least until the end of January. I do want to compete. I want to beat people, I want to play, I want to get better, and I hope that Omicron relaxes, people continue to get vaccinated and boosted, and things kind of get a little better, hopefully. That's always what we want, right? Things to get better. And yeah, that's going to be about it for this one. I hope you all enjoyed. Unfortunately, this is kind of not great news, but I do think it is more responsible, and I am very proud of the teams that are delaying their events, because I think that, again, safety is more important than anything right now, and this just proves that they want people to be safe. So yeah, as always, social media, PANDA, and partner stuff is down below, and I'll see you all next time.
Pikachu, busted.